Thank you for coming on Heritage Hip Hop. I really appreciate sitting with everybody because if y'all couldn't tell, I'm a fan of y'all already. I got my stand moment, you know what I'm saying? And then even being like invited to the cookout, it was peace. Like I really appreciate that for the simple fact that me and my partner didn't start Heritage Hip Hop to be in people's faces. I'm not anybody's fan. I don't really care. It's not the point. The point is that y'all have stories that need to be told. And while people look down on us, I look at us and up from our view, because if it wasn't for us, the world would die. And we gotta celebrate the good that we do and the growth that we have, so people can know that not only are we out here, but we make a difference in this world. So please, from the left to the right, your name and your social media so they can follow you.
My character's name is Dee Dee. My name is T. My Instagram is T_Lady Trap Music.
Okay.
My character name is Symphony. My name is Medina. My Instagram name is @Hurricane_Dean.
My name is Will. My character is Captain Banks. My Instagram is Wasim43_.
My name is Quanisha. My character is Dior. My Instagram is Amani Dior _2019.
I play Officer Alonzo. My name Greg Dozier. My Facebook is Greg Dozier. My Instagram is dozier.g. September 3rd, Loyalty and Betrayal.
Oh yeah, everybody gotta watch.
Tuesday.
September 3rd, 9 p.m.
And at the end of the day, everybody, I hope everybody following Heritage Hip Hop before they came here. I know I follow you already. Yeah, I see your pictures. And I'm glad everybody came. So now it's time for the rapid fire questions, which are not yes or no questions, but they are questions that I ask. This is a hip hop show, so I'm gonna ask you something about music, but I'm also gonna ask you something about movies. I can't wait to talk to you about the music.
Oh my gosh.
So we're gonna go. I'm gonna mix it in, right to left. Most important movie you ever watched?
What's the most important movie I ever watched? Most important, but I know most like influential that I kind of like felt
Whatever.
was like The Color Purple.
The Color Purple.
Cause it made me look at like, you know, like the black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like the black women go through so much,
Yeah.
but we don't realize how strong the black woman is. Like, you know, they birth nations. They raise them like we men, but like they are like the backbone. Like, you know, they the one make us go out there and do what we do. Like they strong queens, and that just made me look like man, these women go through so much.
Celie taught you all that, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
I would have to go with The Pursuit of Happiness.
Okay, Will Smith.
Yeah.
All right,
I
why?
would have to go with it. Because Will Smith, he was motivated and he knew what he wanted to do and he got it done by any means, and he went through a lot.
Let me ask you something.
A lot.
The scene where he lost his shoe, what did that do for you?
It really touched it really touched my heart, because even with him losing his shoe, his car, his child, him being homeless, he still made it work, and that just shows that no matter what you're going through, you can still get it done. You just have to be determined to do it.
That's
Okay.
true.
So
I ain't go front. I watch a clip of that at least once every 2 weeks, sometimes once a week, just to get motivated.
absolutely.
Not that scene, but that scene when he was in there and the guy hired him, and he was like, next, wear a shirt. Like, that's
Okay, next.
I would have to say The Matrix.
Okay, why?
Because and to me, that movie is supposed to be as far as not putting any limitations on yourself and knowing that you could do anything. Like, I'm not going to climb on top of a skyscraper and try to jump from one building to the next. I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that.
I hope not.
We ain't going there. But just knowing that, you know, you have that power within yourself to make anything you want happen.
The funny thing about The Matrix is that's a biblical story. And how about this? A woman wrote it. It was stolen from her. But what she wanted to get out was the power of the mind and the influence of the mind. So the world that you live in is a world unto itself. Salute to you for that. How about yourself?
I would have to say Malcolm X.
Ooh, tell me about Malcolm X.
The transition, like when I got out of that when I was younger, at first I didn't understand it because of course it came out a long time ago. But it was like when he went into changing his life, he figured, all right, I'm gonna go into Islam. It was like he was so negative. He was looking at it in a different light. And when he went to transition and he started learning more and doing his own research and, you know, being more well knowledge of what he was going into, he became different. Like, it was like he wasn't so hateful. White people wasn't just, because you have to look at people as people, not as white, black, purple, green, because your heart is your heart. It doesn't matter what color you are. That was different for me. Because it was like, oh, white people this, and then you went to, you know, this is my brother, he's white, but it doesn't matter, obviously. It was just different for me. I was learning that as a kid, so me seeing into that was like, oh, so never just take anybody. You have to learn things for yourself, know what you're getting and going into before you just go into it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got.
You gain perspective. That's what's up. Okay, how about you?
I was gonna say Color Purple, but he said that already.
You say Color Purple?
No.
Yeah,
My second one was gonna be New Jack City, and not for the obvious reason. But think about the mind of Nino Brown. If he was like a business-minded person, not with drugs, but like in a corporate setting or like an entrepreneur with a legal business, like. That would have been crazy.
Exactly. Yes.
That would have been crazy. Like he literally like took over. Like, come on, you gotta respect that.
I do.
You gotta respect that.
It was once written that if it wasn't for the inner city drug dealer, America's infrastructure economically would have collapsed in the 80s.
I believe
we have some of the smartest mathematicians and businessmen in the world.
Chemists, they could put that stuff. What?
Yeah. And unfortunately, because the system has failed us, we have to go use the system for what it is. But that's an interesting look.
I want to hear his perspective on Color Purple too. Coming from
Okay, Color Purple. What you got?
Color Purple because
I like Suge Avery.
I love Suge.
That one part
you know
of her
what?
singing.
Suge was my girl because Suge ain't kid. But see, Suge ain't kid. She was so hard and tough and curse you out, but her weakness was the relationship with her father. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of like me, not my relationship with my father, but I seem so aggressive and so tough and all that. I cry, I'm weak, I'm a punk, all that. Like, it's not always like this. Like, you just don't know what you're getting with a person sometimes. Just perception is not everything.
Exactly.
And some people just hard to figure out.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah. But we all go through, like, people go look and be like, oh, she's so strong, but nah. We all got our problems. We all cry.
Some people wear their heart on their sleeve, and some
it's
people.
not about what you go through. It's how you get out of it, or how you don't have to look like what you're going through. Like you never know. Somebody might think, "Oh, it's easy." First of all,
people
I need to
look
look cute before I go
cute.
anywhere. I mean, I ain't going through that.
Right.
But I'm just gonna look good while I'm going through it.
Absolutely.
Word.
You can't be struggling and looking like the struggle.
Yeah, you can't.
You'd be surprised.
We need to make a commercial out of that.
We need to make a shirt out of what that was. That was nice.
It makes you feel a little better when your hair done.
Especially as a woman, it's a certain way you just gotta present yourself. You don't take out the garbage with your hair not done. Like you don't know who you might meet at the trash can. Like so you can't.
So it'd be like whatever.
And then like for the little ones, you can't be looking defeated in front of a little one, because then they go be like, they looking up to us as superheroes.
No weak links in my house.
No,
Okay. So then we're gonna go from this way. What song defined you and impacted your life? Of course it is. You know, heritage hip hop.
Like ever?
Like ever.
I can't answer that right now.
Oh, come on. It's not hard. It's the first song that comes to mind.
I'm gonna say something recent.
That's cool.
Not ever in my life.
Okay.
What song? Is it Meek Mill? Is it? I forgot the name of it, but it's on the Championship album. Wait, let me look at it so I know the name of the song. Just in case somebody wanna check it out.
Okay. While you look for that, your turn.
How? Oh no, I can't say that.
Yes, you
I
can.
don't need to know all.
Yes, you can.
I can't say that. But on a positive note, I would say, well, you know, I practiced Islam when I was younger. I used to live with my grandmother. She used to take me to church. The song that impacted my life is Donnie McClurkin, We Fall Down.
Okay.
Because it's really touching. Like, you know, you fall down and let you know, but you get back up again. Like, everybody falls short. It's going to be all right. It gives you, you know, it's kind of like a motivational song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Championships. The song is the same name as the album, only because I'm a lyricist, so I listen for lyrics. I don't care about beats and mumble rap and all that. I need to know what you're saying.
I can't wait to get you on that couch by yourself with your music.
I need to know what you're saying, like all that. I ain't with all of that. So like how he was, like I really felt it. And every time I hear that part, I cry. Especially the part like when he said, "Because I just lost my godson like 2 years ago," and it just reminded me of him so much. And like how I saw my friend at that casket and how he was just saying like, the pastor said he's sending them home, and like it was just crazy. Like, and every time I hear that part, I just be like in my car, like, oh my gosh, like it's crazy how you could visualize or like that. Like that really happened in real life. That happens every day when he rap about someone. You could really identify with it and it touch you to the point where it makes you emotional.
Yeah. I respect that. All right, what song you got?
Oh man, what song impacted my life? I would have to say it was really the whole album, Nas Illmatic album. But the song "It Ain't Hard to Tell."
All right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that song.
Why it ain't hard to tell? That's interesting.
Oh.
You smoke weed? Oh, that's what it was.
It was that day. It was that back then. I don't know now, but
yeah.
back then, yeah. And it was just his flow, and you know, I'm a laid back guy, so it just coincided with my life. So
I respect that too. Next.
Mine is the gospel song as well too. Donnie McClurkin, "Created Me a Clean Heart."
Okay. What about your heart gets touched in that song?
Ooh. Cause at times my thoughts tend to wander, so I have to listen to that song to kind of cleanse me out of my negative thoughts and everything. So when I'm going through something, I constantly just pop that song on.
The power of the mind is very
Absolutely.
serious.
Word.
Absolutely.
How about yourself?
Well, definitely a lot of gospel, but what this past year, what I've been listening to, and I try to listen to it at least once every other day, if not every day, on my commute to work. It's this song called 7 Years by Lucas Graham. Y'all know that? Like, once I was 20 years old.
Oh, we gotta, okay.
Like, but it's like the song, it's like, if y'all gotta listen, it's like he evolved when he's like, when he was 5 years old, his mother told him blah, 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 meet a lady, this and that. Then when he was 20 years old, he hanging out with his boys. Then 30 years old, he realized his dream, and then he go all the way to like 60. When I'm 60 years old, I just want my kids to at least come visit me twice a month. Like the story is like a message, like how you gotta evolve as you get older, and it's deep, and it's a nice song.
Funny how as we evolve, time becomes more personal and time becomes more precious. Because when you're young, you go, I can't wait till I'm 21. You can't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? Then when you're 21, you're like, I wish I was back in school.
The other day, I just want to be a kid, but like just the rest of the day. Just one day.
How many of y'all miss somebody just picking you up and holding you? Yeah, you know? Fellas, don't even front. You know, sometimes you just be like, damn, like just to pay a bill. You know, like just hold me sometime. You know what I'm saying? That'd be funny. 2 more questions and then we're going to end. So we went from movies to music. Let's go back to a movie. What's your dream role? What would you like to play?
Myself.
Biofoot. You want to do like a Netflix?
I'm writing about myself now.
That's dope. Do it.
People gonna be like, Al.
That's what 50 did. The next power.
Hey.
Okay. You're your own star.
Absolutely.
Salute. How about
I
you?
feel the same way.
Oh, another biopic? We got some Lifetime movies up in here. And you know they pay, right?
I can't afford this one. They budget ain't big enough.
No, they pay. Oh, no, they pay.
I need this on IMAX or something. I gotta talk to Tyler Perry.
She said IMAX.
I need 3D glasses and stuff for this.
Oh, yeah?
We can't do this at home. We need to do this.
Okay, I'm with it. How about you?
That's hard.
I got a perfect role for you. I don't know what you're gonna say. For real.
I wouldn't mind seeing myself playing a role opposite of what I'm doing right now.
You gonna be a criminal?
Yeah, so
Know how to do that.
some versatility, show a different side.
That's odd.
It'll be easy, but you know, it'll be different for me.
I would see you in a martial arts flick.
What?
As some type of fighter.
Wow.
I'm dead
I can see
serious.
that.
Yeah, I
Kickboxing.
Now that just came in my head.
Because the typical story is either the calm dude or the dude was cool, who was picked on as a kid, but he cool now. And if you mess with him, he hit you one type of way that's like crazy. He could be the teacher, the master, or I could see even playing the villain. Show enough, you know what I'm saying? Last Dragon 2.
That's my
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
I can see that in you though. Young lady, how about yourself? What's your dream role and what movie is it? Tell me about it.
I want to be a bank robber.
Oh, set it off. Okay. Why?
What you gonna do? How you gonna do? What you gonna do? Robert, you gonna have a mask on?
I'm gonna have a mask on.
You gonna be by yourself?
No, I want to have a group. I
Set
want
it
to
off
get the
too.
ladies. I want it
Yeah,
to be a good
presidents.
4.
Let me be Frankie.
And I want to be the head
I'm
one.
Frankie.
Okay. Let's go.
I want to set my plan out. I want to map it out right. And I want to go in there and I want to show them what's up.
So ultimately in life, you are about control.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
All right, sir.
I wanted like a role like, you know, they catch us growing up. We in the hood. You know, I take the right path. My boy may take the wrong path. You know, chick I grew up with, she took an even worse path. Like she strung out on drugs or whatever. Then I make it, and I come back and help my boy get up out of there. I get her off drugs, and now she like this beautiful queen, and like I marry her. Word up.
You want to do a love story?
Something like a reality gangster, but it comes out clean at the end for everybody.
It's like Black Ink or something like
Yeah,
that.
something almost kind of like that. Like a little bit like when Tyler Perry had that movie and old boy had the girl, she was a prostitute strung out. When he came back and he was like, nah, like I grew up with her.
Right.
I'm gonna come get her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was, I like that.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was dope.
To you.
You ain't like that just between them two, that connection?
I ain't seen
Tyler
it.
Perry's stories always
It was
has.
actually good.
I'm not a movie person, so there's certain movies that I hear about or I
great.
watch, but I'm not a movie
Yeah,
person.
that was
Just
I like web series. I don't like movies. I'm in a web series.
Should be enough motivation for everyone too.
So here's the last question, because this has been a great interview, and I want to end out on this note. I'm a teacher by trade. I teach preschool, but I also taught college and high school. And one thing that I've always said was important is legacy, as you said, because what you do is going to impact the world. My partner knows what's my favorite bar in the Bible. Veritas, veritas. What is veritas? And veritas is Latin for truth. So before Christ was going to get crucified, Pontius Pilate asked him about what is truth. And as we all know, truth is pain. And pain could be a legacy, or how you dealt with your pain and came out of your pain is a legacy, like you said. So I asked everybody, in the year 4025, people gonna be eating moon chips on Mars. They're gonna have like long green couches and say an 8D TV, right? But they find loyalty and betrayal. They find your album. They find your movie. They find your movie. They find your movie. And they find your memoirs, whatever you have. And they are affected by you. What is the legacy that you're leaving on this world that made the world better because you were born and you accomplished?
Just being real. That's what they gonna say.
That's your answer.
She was so like herself, cause for real, like that's it. Like I mean, I'm gonna be great. Okay, she had good music. She was an actress. She wrote a memoir about herself. Great, good. But her, like the person that we're getting in connection with when we listen to her music, when we read her book, when we watch her on a web series, we getting in connect with that person. I sense what I'm sensing from them. Besides the acting, is like just realness, truth, like pure, unadulterated, blatant, no cut, truth.
Okay. Yep.
I say the same thing. I say because real is rare. There's a saying, when you own it, they respect it. That's how I go about things. When you own it, I respect it. I feel like it's not a lot of people out there that are genuinely. There are a lot of people fake. They wear masks. You know what I'm saying? So when you come across realness, it's like, dang, she really pure. She really this. She really that. To know a person is really to know them, to love them. So for me, it's nobody's gonna care about nothing I had going on. They just gonna be like, her, she's dope as hell. You get to know her. Like, she was dope. That's it. Like, that's it.
Respect.
I would say just I would say a good-hearted person. Cause I always want, for somebody else more than I want for myself, and I had to stop doing that because that ain't working. I give people too much, so I started giving more to myself. So I think once people see that, they're like, oh, he started doing more for himself to do for like my kids and my family, instead of me always taking away from them and giving it to somebody else. So.
Salute to you. That's a man of standards and morals. I respect that. How about yourself?
The same.
Standards and morals?
Yeah.
And being real.
And being real. And true.
I respect that. And you sir?
Just that, like, he was a real life Superman. Like, just all the stuff that he's handling.
Oh, wait, you a Superman fan?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I got an extra question then. Okay. Superman.
Yeah.
Is Superman great because he's a weak human or he's a strong alien? Because when we look at Superman, I read the Lex Luthor book, and it said he hates Superman because as an alien, he comes to save the day from outside of their reality. But when he blends to be a human, he has to be weak and subconscious so that nobody finds him. So does he think humanity's weak and he has to save the day? What do you think about Superman?
Well, I don't think he thinks humanity is weak. I just think, a lot of humans, they have some evilness about them. So you gotta balance it out. And that's exactly kind of what he do, because he'll look weak, but Superman without his cape still strong as hell. He can do whatever he want. But he try to balance it out to fit in with everybody.
And your legacy is defined by that and?
By, like, what I carried on my back and what I'm going through and still going through, and being cordial to people, being like looked upon as somebody that's like, he definitely came out of it with respect. So that's why I say like Superman, not just because of the strength, but from what I've been through, what I'm going through, and still how I'm carrying myself. I ain't perfect. Only God is perfect.
No, you can be perfect.
I just want to.
No, you can be perfect. We'll have that conversation off of camera. Everybody in here can be perfect.
Just by with your thoughts, like it's just even with your eyes. You come and you look at these beautiful ladies, you like, man, I'm sinning like crazy. But I'm saying we ain't perfect.
That has nothing to do with perfection, and y'all look good. But that has nothing to do with perfection.
But it's like I want to be looked upon as that. Like, you know what? He's a super dude.
Okay, so everybody out there, we hope you got something from this. This is Heritage Hip Hop, Loyalty and Betrayal. Episodes coming.
Episode 4,
September
September
3rd, Tuesday, 9 o'clock, YouTube.
So make sure you pay attention to watch. And even if it's after September 3rd, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, support my people.
Put your friend on, your cousin on, your grandma on, your mother on.
Show it in the break room, all that. Share it.
And most importantly,
Show it at church.
support.
Yeah.
Right.
Support.
Alright?
Absolutely.
And we out. Peace.
Peace.
I'm worried about Symphony, yo.
What you worried for?
Cause she not being herself. Like,
What you mean?
like she acting real different. Like, she not taking that death easy
She
at all.
gonna be alright.
What you mean she gonna be alright? Like,
Bruh, she gonna be alright. Like, this life, that's what come with it. Like, death come with life.
but picture us losing both our parents. Like,
I mean, I understand.
I'm getting every fucking body, bro. We go, we tearing shit up. Ain't nothing to talk about. Nigga, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you,
don't worry about who the fuck I am. Fuck you,
You ain't
nigga.
Shot parents died, man. I'm really on edge, man.
fucking windows down. Roll them fucking windows down. Niggas go to college to be positive, nigga. We drug dealers. You get what I'm talking about? We the scum of the earth.
Hey, you remember me? Nah, really?
Yo, Slit.
Man, you know what it is, man. You act like you new to this shit, man.
Hey, baby.
Fucking bitch ass nigga.
Hey, where the money at? I talked to bro.
Yo, this shit my fault. How you doing?
One thing I fucking hate is lying. Thank you, Mystic.
The old heads used to tell me that blood was thicker than water. I'm out here with my day one niggas pitching them quarters. I ain't a tough guy, just a boss giving them orders. A local businessman with dope fiends as supporters, trying to find an easy way out inside a hard struggle. My city broken to pieces.